Agnes, and today I'm going to help my audience understand that online dating is a poor basis for a relationship. Over the years, online dating has increased rapidly, but there are many dangers that people need to be aware of when signing up for these sites. Online dating is causing large amounts of problems for relationships. If people are going to continue to use these sites, they need to be more alert of the risks that they are taking. Online dating can take a quick turn on someone when they believe they're going to develop a personal, romantic, or sexual relationship without actually knowing the person. To explain the insignificance of online dating, I will expound on statistics related to online dating and the relationships that they have created. To emphasize, there are millions of people on these websites. But are their relationships really working out? According to Pew Research, half or 54% of online daters have felt that someone seriously misrepresented themselves in their profile. Almost half the people on these dating sites falsify their profiles. How would someone want to use these doubtful websites for dating? Another conducted research study that Pew did, they stated that 30% of Americans who are currently married or in a long-term partnership have an online dating profile. With technology today, a lot of people cheat, but imagine stumbling upon a married man or woman's profile and thinking that they are the one. To stop many people from depending on these dating sites to seek personal, sexual, and romantic relationships, we need to take action and expound on how looking for a relationship online is not always the right way, provided that there are liars, looks can deceive a person when dating online, and bad company. Many users who tend to get involved in an online relationship tend to overlook everything around them and sit in front of a computer screen throughout an entire day. Spending so much time on a computer can not only affect a user's work, but it can also lead to health risks. Most of these users tend to not get a lot of sleep nor take care of their responsibilities and don't have time for family or friends. We need to become more self-aware of these types of people and get them off their computers. I will explain to my audience how online dating is a poor basis for a relationship. First, I'm going to talk to you about the people you may find on online dating sites. A friend of mine was catfish. She met someone on the app Tinder. She met a boy that was supposedly 21, very attractive, went to college at Westchester University full-time, and was about to graduate with a great job. Little did my friend know that she was going to meet a 40-year-old who was probably a pedophile. She saw him from afar, waiting outside the restaurant. She parked far away and called him when the old man answered the phone, looking around the parking lot for her. She immediately drove away and now refuses to use any online dating sites. This is an instance where online dating could be considered life-threatening. According to researchers Aziz and Alter, they said that today, if you own a smartphone, you are carrying a 24/7 singles bar in your pocket. As of this writing, 38% of Americans who describe themselves as single and looking have used an online dating site. It's not just our generation, but many college kids are using online dating, are giving online dating a whirl. So many people are using these sites, and people need to be aware of these dangers. Next, we will head towards if online dating is considered to be romantic. The answer is no. When someone is meeting someone online, they could be the world's weirdest person in the world. They may seem attractive in their profile pictures and bio, but conversing online with someone, they could run out of conversations. Or when they're ready to meet someone, they could be a completely different person. Or they could be very awkward, which then could lead you to be completely turned off by the person you've tried to online date. Personally, I believe that meeting someone face-to-face would be best. Another point to prove online dating is not romantic is creating a bio for someone else to read. How is that romantic? How can such little information make people attracted to people? It's clearly not fun nor romantic, and honestly, who really goes on the dates? I believe some use online dating, but with today's crazy world, who knows who they could possibly meet? I think that people need to stand their guards and should try to get out there and socialize instead of hiding behind their computer screen. Online dating can take a quick turn on someone when they believe they are going to develop a personal, romantic, or sexual relationship without knowing the actual person. I am really hoping that all of you will be more aware of these consequences and stop online dating and meet someone in person. This is a chart that talks about how people are meeting their spouses online. In 1940s, no one really used their computer. In 1950s, again. And by the time it reached the 80s, it started that people were meeting online. Meeting online is the green line. Met through friends is the purple line, which is slowly going down. Met in a restaurant or bar has, I guess, always been low. Met through family, that's plummeting. Met in church, plummeting as well. And met in college is rising. But as you can see, meeting online has increased. And same-sex couples partners have had a large increase in meeting their spouse online. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation.